Yo, yo, yo. And welcome to the Jenkii Show.
What's the episode?
Oh, I just realised I can't hear you.
Oh, don't worry. First question asked and he's crumbled. So today, I guess I'll be introducing you to the Jenkii Show episode. I'm gonna guess 17.
It's episode 17.
That's
of
right.
the Jenkii Show. 1 and 7. Why did 1, 7?
Ah,
8.
because 7, 8, 9. I get it.
Yeah. Something like that.
We're back. It's a comedy podcast. We're telling jokes, kicking it.
Really, jokes everyone can find funny, you know.
Yeah. Oh, no, they're laughing at us. They're laughing it up. I'll tell you what, take a break from your laughing.
Oh.
And let's say you're watching this.
Ah.
I want you to hit that subscribe button.
Ding.
And then I want you to hit the
Bell icon. And if you're watching on audio, if you're
I love watching my audio.
Topsy-turvy land today. If you're listening on audio only, then that could be Deezer or Apple or any other audio streaming platform. Then make sure to follow and 5 stars.
Pandora.
Let the people know how good we are, baby.
Let the people know. Leave I think on like Apple Podcasts, you can leave a little comment saying, this guy's cracking jokes or something, you know?
This guy is funny, lol.
Yeah, this guy's jokes. So yeah, make sure you do all of that for 17, 18, you know, they're going to keep coming. We got more guests in the pipeline.
Oh, we do.
Hopefully with me present as well.
Yes.
You know? Or maybe they'll steal my seat. We don't know.
Well, yeah, I'll get something put in the calendar.
It's gonna get spicy up in here.
Let's get this party hot.
And
let's get this party
I'm gonna hit
in
with
here.
a little hook.
Okay.
We maybe are gonna get a micro niche influencer in the doors.
I mean, if it was my design, I'd definitely have it that way.
That's an Easter egg, right? Oh my god, the people are going crazy at home hearing that. I'm going crazy. And, hey guys, stop going crazy for 1 second, because it's question of the week.
Question of the week.
That's right. The weekly fixture where everyone at home gets to know a little bit about you.
Hey.
And today, it's after dark, baby. Hello. We're getting sexual.
We're getting sexual.
Okay, and we're talking.
and
let's hear
back
it.
to this pod.
Let's hear it. Okay. The question of the week, this week, week 17 of the Jenkii Show, is who was your first like celebrity crush, your like sexual awakening?
Oh my God.
Might not have even been a celebrity crush.
Oh my God, do you want to know the really weird one?
Oh, yeah.
Really weird
Please
one.
start with the weird one.
I don't know what age I was, but it was...
What type of age were you? Were you like tiny?
It must have been
little
quite
kid
young.
or, like...
It must have been, I'm guessing around 8.
Oh, young whippersnapper.
Yeah, and the first time I remember, you know, like the little feeling you get where, you know, something's going on. You don't really know what it is.
I know that.
But there's some biomechanics in motion.
Yeah.
No, I had no understanding of the biomechanics at this point, but there was biomechanics.
Oh, were you loving it?
And I was like, this is not a bad feeling.
Oh, okay.
But
I can get used to this.
So it was actually really weird. So the film was Aladdin.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, and Princess Jasmine comes on screen and you start going, oh.
Yeah, but I feel like weirdly it was like it was a scene where I feel like I feel like Princess Jasmine like saves Aladdin, but he's like kind of tied up and like drowning at the bottom of the. It was quite from an early age. It was
right.
I knew what I liked.
You'd say the kinkiest scene.
Yes, in Aladdin. It was the kinkiest scene. It was like he had to get
and
saved
little
by
8-year-old
Jasmine.
you was like, do I have a...
I was like, oh my
fetish?
God. I was literally like, this guy like is drowning against his will. He can't breathe. He's been totally taken against his will. And like, someone's going to have to come and save him. I was like, fuck,
Like,
someone
come and save me.
Yeah, someone tie me up against my will and save me, please.
You're like 8 years old.
I know. From such a young age, I was like, why is this so... Something about this is really doing it.
Yeah, God. I think people are going to be really uncomfortable about the fact that we're just talking about 8-year-old you.
Oh,
getting
gosh.
saved in
And a
this way.
cartoon.
By a cartoon. Wow, yeah. I think
Goodness.
if you said like, oh yeah, it was probably during Aladdin, most people go, fair enough, yeah. Princess Jasmine, certified beauty. It's up
No
to
one
you
really
whether
ever
you
comes there.
divulge the second half of that. 'Cause it takes it from a pretty standard cutesy to what the
What's
fuck.
up with this guy, man?
And I mean, question of the week was meant so that the people could get to know you just little by little, you know, little sprinkling.
Little by little.
You know, it just he poured a bit too much, people.
Oh, God, too
okay?
much tea. There's
Too
tea
much
all
tea.
over the table.
Yeah. I mean, anyone, if you can relate to that, if you were also watching Aladdin.
People can relate to that. Come on.
This is
Come on,
relatable
do not
content.
leave me out here high and dry.
FYP,
Where are my
FYP.
kink team?
My kink
Give me
team.
the thumbs up. Give me the thumbs up, my kink team.
Yeah, give the thumbs up. We should say that we do not kink shame or here on
No,
the Jenkii
sex
Show.
positive through and through.
Through and through, no kink shaming. Well, there you go, everyone. Question of the week, another banger.
How was yours compared to mine? That's a good question.
Mine. You know what? I can't.
I was Britney Spears. Oh, fair.
No, yeah, I can't really think of like the first one.
Oh, okay. Because there were so many at such a short period of time.
Yeah, because I came out kicking. God gave me these eyes and they did some look. But one of the weirdest ones I can think is, do you remember that film like Shark Tale?
Yes.
Or something?
Yeah.
And I think like Rihanna played one of the fish and she had a bit of
Oh.
a sultry energy
Oh,
to her.
we did a grippy meme about
Yeah. She's got like the face covering half the face. For some reason, when I'd see that fish, I'd be like, that's a pretty hot fish. As fishes go.
There's something fishy going on here.
Yeah. Okay, yeah. I'm feeling these biomechanical energies when I'm watching Shark Tale. That's a good film. I'm going to watch that again. Not for those reasons, but... Yeah, that was... I don't know, would I call that my sexual awakening? Probably not, but it was around the same time. I don't know when Shark Tale
It was a
came
stepping
out.
stone.
Sexual stepping stone. So, yeah, question of the week. I think you've learned... I think everyone's learned a lot here, to be honest.
We've all learned to be honest with ourselves.
Yeah, and obviously, if you relate to any of this...
Please subscribe.
Yeah. And just to say, we are not professionals. If you relate to any of this and you need to go and get help, go get help from someone that knows what they're doing.
If you struggle with liking cartoons, then please seek professional.
Yep. Do as we say, not as we do. That is the motto here on the Jenkii Show.
Do you know what? Speaking of fish,
Well, speaking of fish, are we?
what happened to Catfish and the Bottlemen? Out of that for a second.
Okay. Now we're in like a true crime podcast. Do you know what happened to Catfish and the Bottlemen?
What happened to Catfish and the Bottlemen?
What did happen to Catfish and the Bottlemen? I remember they had the album. It was like a black background and like a little drawing of
They
a guy
had
with the
3
hands.
albums that looked identical, and just the drawing changed.
They changed the drawing of the guy with the hand down the...
Yeah, one was a crocodile,
That's the best bit.
And
What was the
then-
other one?
a bird. So it was 2
Bird, crocodile, and
dudes.
I feel like there should be... The third one should be like an...
It was a toucan to be. I'm pretty sure it was a toucan to be
Wow.
specific.
I'll tell you what, if anyone knows where Catfish and the Bottlemen are gone, it's this bloody guy.
Well, all I know is that they last
Breaking
performed
news.
out of like a festival.
Okay, what was the festival? Do we know?
Oh, don't ask me.
Was it like a big one or a small one? I'm
It
assuming
wasn't
small.
massive, but it was. It was. In my head, it's Warwick, but I don't know why. I
It's
saw a
Warwick
W
Festival.
when I looked it up, and I can't. My brain is not filling in the rest of the word.
Okay.
But yeah, and essentially the drummer left, announced
See
he
you
was
later.
leaving, and
No
then they were
one's
supposed to.
keeping beat.
What?
No one's keeping beat.
No.
It's just- it's over.
I just put the
Ugh.
rhythms out of the question, and then they were going to support like. I want to say U2, but again, I don't think it was U2.
I think...
But it was like
I
a
can't
fairly
find it.
big band. Oh, the Kooks. Was it the Kooks? No, I feel like they were almost the same size as the Kooks. They were supporting an artist,
Okay.
and No, the guitarist hadn't officially said he had left, but he hadn't been
Breaking
seen with them
news.
for ages. And then in the lead up to this, the band that were headlining basically said, "Oh yeah, for unforeseen practical conditions or reasons, Catfish will no longer be supporting us." And that was it. And they just have not been seen together since
That must have been like, I'm trying to think what year.
2021, I think.
2 years, no Catfish, no Bottlemen.
Literally, like not even like no music, like as in like they've all come totally separated and split ways.
Yeah, so there's just the bassist and the lead singer.
Yeah, but even like I don't even know if they've been seen together. I thought like
Have they been seen like by themselves? Has anyone seen these guys?
well, I thought like at least maybe the main guy would go solo or something.
Try something.
But like apparently no, apparently like they've made their money and now that is it. They just all live in the Canary Islands. Well, not that that's actually, but you know what I mean, metaphorically.
Yeah, they've swanned off somewhere.
They've swanned off.
Catfish, swans. Tenuous. Well, I can't believe that.
No.
They were so promising. I've dated many women who have really liked Catfish and Bottlemen. I don't know that many guys, to be honest. I don't think I know any guys that know Catfish.
Do you know
that
what's
like Catfish and Bottlemen?
Do you know what's crazy, right? You know when we saw the 1975 in January 2014, do you know who supported them?
Not Catfish.
Catfish. And we didn't even know who Catfish were at the time.
And we were saying, we love this.
Yeah, no, we actually were. We were there.
Yeah,
we were like,
were.
oh my God, this is sick. Then
Yeah, this is great.
we were like the 1975, and then they were like, no, this is just a sport act. I was
Yeah.
like, oh, fairs.
What?
Yeah, because this is equal. This is pretty fucking
Classic
good.
January 2014. Wow, that really was a time.
And they'd been a band for 7 years at that point, and they were like
Yeah.
just about to blow.
Catfish, man. Where are they? Where have those Bottlemen gone?
They've fully bottled it.
Literally.
They fully bottled it.
Wow. You know what? Catfish and the Bottlemen could have done anything. I feel like they were reaching the peak of their powers when that first album came out.
Yeah.
And the weirdest thing is, until you kind of said it, I hadn't thought about Catfish and the Bottlemen once in the past 2 years.
Yeah.
Didn't even recognise they'd gone. And that's so sad. They deserve more than that, I think.
I think the second album I was like, okay, cool, more of the same. And then third album was literally like more of the same. And I was like, how many more times can we get more of the same? But then I guess Oasis did it for how long
exactly.
they kept it going.
Come on, everyone's still chatting about them getting back together.
But they would have the odd banger though. That's the difference. Like they
Yeah,
would
true.
have the odd Noel Gallagher special.
From like that second and third album, I must not have heard a single from it. I don't think I heard anything.
What do you mean from Catfish?
Yeah.
Yeah.
From the last two out of the three. Yeah, I don't think I heard a word from them. Hey, Catfish, if you're out there watching, I'm pretty sure. I think so. You might be listening.
Yeah. If
Over
you're
in the
listening.
Canary Islands. I don't know how the reception is, but guys, get back together. Come on, let's do a reunion tour. You can. We'll open the first slot, and then you'll get like the support, and then Oasis will be the headliner. Come on, guys. If that doesn't sound good, we'll do it on Glastonbury.
And that's actually another mad seg because we've got like literal clips of us performing at Oxford Studios being rolled out.
Breaking news from Oxford Studio.
From Soundworks Oxford Studio. Big up Danny at Oxford.
Yeah.
Soundworks Oxford.
Did you say Daddy? Oh, Danny.
Daddy. Yeah. Daddy Danny.
Big up Daddy Danny and his Soundworks boys. Yeah, that is some Jenkii's Breaking News Corner.
Yeah. That's our plug, our breaking news.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, if you didn't subscribe when I asked first time, very politely, then you'll bloody do it this time, all right? Subscribe so you can hear some stuff.
Yeah, because literally when this comes out on Friday, the show reel would have been released the day before.
Oh my God. Have you ever seen good drumming? No? Come over to the Jenkii show because I'm going to be putting on a clinic.
Actually, I'll be even clever. I'll put a card. Card. Hope I remember that.
Card. Guys, look at the drummer. He's right here.
Yeah.
I'm just going to make it as tricky as possible. Please, for the card. Yeah, so big subscribes for that. Obviously, if you're listening, get on your computer
Oi.
and type in the Jenkii show. And hopefully it will come up. Yeah. Gigs, eh? Gig, people playing, people getting back together. we went to see a band that are already together. Just this week, we went and saw the Japanese House. Oh, that is we can say as a podcast that we are a Japanese House pro podcast.
Yeah,
we love them.
We do. We love a bit of Japanese House. What the tune is last one? Lift in your face.
That's the one. Oh, you got a face like thunder. Which they didn't play at the show, guys, by the way. Come on.
I had a face like thunder if they didn't play that.
I was raging. That's my favourite song. I think that's one of their biggest heaters. Japanese House, I demand an answer, but we love you anyway. Yeah, good gig over at the O2 Institute in Birmingham.
And do you remember what was funny? Like, the dude who was the guitarist was also the support act, which is pretty clever because my angle of that was to do the sound, then perform.
Yeah.
But that's even better. If I could do sound, perform, and then
perform.
Be like a session musician.
Yeah, that's the
triple.
Yeah, that's really you're getting your work cut out for you from one evening.
The only thing though is that like you can't do sound and session. So it'd be like, do I do sound for like? There'd be like for that to work, right? There'd be 3 acts. There'd be me open, like, well, us open.
Okay,
sorry. Yeah. And then there'd be the second band, which I did sound for, and then I would session in the third band, which would have their dedicated sound engineer. Right, okay. That's the only way that would work. It'd have to be a 3-card piece.
Yeah. Yeah, that would be pretty coach. Hey, if anyone's open for it, get us in the DMs. We'll see what we can work out. This guy can do the sound.
And then you get on the decks for the finish.
And then it's party out club,
that would
baby.
be nuts. That would be nuts. When Pinkwave events first start happening, that's what it's going to be like. It is going to be pretty gnarly.
I'll be DJing long into the night. Nothing but bangers as well. It's banger o'clock, banger stations.
Bang stations.
Which is just what the Japanese House gig was like.
It was like smooth bangers.
Yeah. And, you know, the support pencil I didn't hate it.
No,
had some good vibes.
It was
going
interesting.
On. I was like, okay, and they have like a violinist who's going.
She was
going
the whole
time. So yeah, it was good stuff. I was pretty ill, but you know what? When I was listening to that, I felt right as rain. So yeah, what are we giving it out of Jenkii? Jenkii score.
The whole performance.
Yeah, how many Jenkies does it get?
I'd probably give it 7.5, 8 Jenkies.
Ooh, that's like, a lot of Jenkii.
If and don't get me wrong, I think the only song that didn't play was Face Like Thunder that I was looking for.
Yeah.
I think everything else played.
Yeah, like I would have liked for like some of those really early EPs to play, but I
think they played Still. I think actually did play Still, but still.
But still. London thing, not Birmingham.
Meeting.
Yeah. I would say they basically played all the songs which I thought they were going to play. So fair cop.
So Face Like Thunder could maybe done it to a 9.
Yeah, Face Like Thunder, it's a solid 10 out of 10. Well, okay, maybe not 10, but you know, as close to a 10 as you can think. That's a lot of Jenkii, 7.5.
Yeah,
Jenkies.
the only thing that would make it a 10 is if they just pulled out some crazy special guest.
Yeah.
Like,
say hey to Drake.
Drake just comes out and says, "Hey, yo, to all my Japanese house fans out there. I just want to say big up.
That would have gone hard.
That was the only way. That'd be like 11 out of 10.
Yeah, that'd be
nuts.
Okay, yeah. But 7.5 Jenkii is pretty good anyway. We take that.
Oh, yeah. That's a solid amount of Jenks.
Well done, Japanese House. We loved it.
Speaking of gigs, I got some funny gig stories.
Come on. Hit me with a good, funny gig story to round me off.
I'm going to just start rattling these off because they might not be that funny.
Okay, yeah. Jump in. I will be the kind of yay or nay.
So prior to my venue gigging days, my college rock cover band played at a backyard house party.
College rock cover band, classic.
Classic. Singer gets too drunk before the set and starts to struggle with the wordiest songs on the list.
Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious.
Gets to Come Together by the Beatles, and it's clear he can't remember it after about the first verse.
We've all been there.
As we go into verse 2, he looks over at me and shoots me this drunken grin.
Right.
Before singing, He got some stuff and he got something else and he got that 1, 2 and he's got all the way through the verses and into the end of the song.
Wow. That it would be pretty horrible for that to happen.
Was that funny?
It would have been funny if he got like too drunk and fell off the stage or something. But he just started scatting.
He was just scatting.
Hey, maybe it was a college jazz cover band, man.
T. Dewey says, sounds like how John actually sang it live at the Mayo.
Witty cutting
Ooh.
Beatles banter.
A stab at Lennon.
Yes, sorry, Lennon.
All right, playing acoustic jazz at a dinner party at a wealthy judge's house.
Okay, weird.
Guitar player and I are the only ones who can see the judge's Great Dane walk over and lick the piles of imported meats and cheeses on the buffet table.
Don't leave your meats and cheeses with a Great Dane behind.
Multiple times.
Oh, he's really going to town on him.
He
probably licked his butt.
His big, Great Danish butt.
Great butt.
It was near impossible to keep a straight face, seeing millionaires eat dog slobber covered food and rave about how good it tasted. Oh my God, that really is like an FU to the elites.
Yeah, all these millionaires. Just because this guy was like a big judge. Fair cop. Yeah, I guess not really that much about the gig, but and also not that much like a funny story, more like
Just
a
like-
topical story.
If I saw a dog do something funny once.
Stick it to the man.
It would be funny actually in sitcom. If I saw that happen, that
then
would be funny.
good. Yeah, read out, it doesn't quite have the same.
All right. Oh, this
Okay.
one's a long one. Let me see if I can get through this.
Just don't
My
like it.
worst gig was during a Battle of the Bands final when I was a wee whippersnapper.
Aye, a
Very
wee
new to gigging. 15 years ago. Like,
Aye.
we had a cheeky practice in the morning of the gig, and for some reason, most likely a nervous sense of wanting to be prepared like a professional, I even packed 2 extra cables to go with my new one.
Oh,
Okay.
okay.
Hopefully, that would make up for the fact I only owned 1 bass guitar.
Oof, hopefully.
Hopefully. I decided to change the 9-volt battery for my active pickup, even though I clearly knew that it would need replacing.
I knew a bad boy.
At least. Oi. My guy
Wow.
knows active basses.
Yeah, okay. Techie question.
Hey, just to make sure, you know.
Just got to make sure.
Well,
Oh, well.
gig time comes around and we're tearing through the changeover.
Oh, we are tearing.
Oi, I'm ready to go first as per
Ew.
usual.
I
Oh
always
my
come
God.
first.
Let's get plugged in.
Welcome to Plug Talk, the Jenkii show.
The Jenkii edition. Master gets turned up on the amp.
Oh, Master gets
Roll up
turned
the
on.
volume on my bass and nothing. No noise.
No.
Fuck. All good. The drummer is still putting cymbals on and stands, so I start troubleshooting calmly. Welcome to my world.
Yeah.
Knowing it's not my cable or my guitar because I was so prepared, I start double checking the amp, etc. And everything looks good. Of course it does. I mean, 5 bands have used this bass amp without issues before me. Final check is to get the cable, make some contact noise. There's plenty, so obviously it's my guitar. Fuck! As stated earlier, I only had 1 instrument. I'd barely been able to afford that one. So here I am at the mic, right as I meant to start, asking if I can borrow someone's bass. Yeah, bro, use mine, says a
Yo.
walking tattoo, total GC. That makes me think group chat.
He's a classic GC. I don't know what the hell GC means.
Good,
Yeah, group
good
chat.
cry face.
Good cop.
And it's fished promptly out of the green room. Nice.
Nice.
First, oh shit moment.
Oh.
It's a 5-string.
Oh, let's go. I'm going to start shredding.
I'd never played one. Second, oh shit
Oh,
moment.
no. More.
There's 1,000 knobs and they're all skulls.
Oh, that rocks.
all I want is volume and it's evading me. Finally find it, but I'm too scared to look down at the dial and dial in a tone. Third oh shit moment. It's clearly not a standard tuning. I tried to look through the crowd against the stage lights to find the guy. Find him. What's this thing tuned to, bro? Oh, sorry, dude. It's down a whole step. The fuck? You saying I have a
rate this
low right there. I have a low, a right there.
Classic.
Damn.
Whatever that means.
I have a low A right here. I have a low A right here. Damn. Okay, all good.
Music.
I'll just turn to my bandmates and request a few more seconds to tune, and we'll be away.
Ugh.
No dice. They're fuming.
No dice.
They're fuming already, and as soon as they heard that I was making noise, they went ahead and started the set.
Oof.
Great.
So he's just out of
oh
tune,
my
like,
god,
the
he's
whole
out.
set.
He's so fucked. So now I need to transpose all these songs on the fly. Oh my gosh,
Yeah,
that's
while
okay.
playing, that's insane.
Oh my god, I back myself to do it. Oi, back myself, fam.
Respect.
Too much, without too much
much.
fuss, but man, it sounded bad. B-A-D. Turns out it wasn't actually tuned down a whole step, just half.
Okay.
So I played the first half of the first song excruciatingly out of key.
Oh.
Made the adjustments and got through the rest of the set unscathed, but emotionally scarred for life. Turns out that when I changed the battery for the active pickup, I'd pulled one of the wires from the little pad that attached the battery. Never again. Needless to say, we didn't win shit.
Well,
Drop the bass guitar. That was a big story.
that was a big story. And you know what? It wasn't that funny. It was more just scarring.
Yeah,
It was more just
one
everything
bit was
that could
funny.
go wrong.
There was one bit that was funny. Do you remember?
No dice.
That bit was kind of funny.
It's like, only funny because I didn't know what was happening. No dice.
Let's get plugged in.
Let's get plugged in.
That was a funny moment of the story.
Yeah, I don't think he was trying to be funny.
Yeah, that bit wasn't meant to be
shout out Plug Talk.
Shout out plug-in.
Shout out Plug-in, man. Someone's gotta.
Oh,
We're
my.
gonna be those boys.
We're going to plug up every time.
Which story was your favourite?
Yeah.
Tell us.
Tell us. And we may have to... We'll get a few more gig stories, but if it's just gonna be like people like
Just having a bad gig.
just having a bad gig,
Just something going wrong.
What happened, bro? Oh man, I played the first set like in a bad key.
Yeah.
It was so embarrassing.
Yeah. Oh my god. This story's hilarious.
God, so relatable.
No, God,
I'm
it's so
relating
funny.
to
I
this
was
so
shocked.
hard.
Yeah, don't worry. We're coming back with even better gig stories next week.
Next week.
On the
Next time.
Don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell icon and stuff.
And if you're listening on audio, don't forget to give 5 stars, follow, and leave a comment.
Sorry about how ill I sound. Hopefully next week I'll sound less ill.
So tune in
So
next
tune in.
week.
What are they tuning into? They're tuning into the Jenkii Show.
Thank you very much, and we'll see you next time.
See you next time.